Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, and it's week 4, day 3, and this is the math portion. I'm asking you, if you would like, you can have your child cross out completing a daily page in the daily math packet. And instead, I'd like for you to go back to that IXL I talked about yesterday, IXL program. I do want your child to watch Round to 100, which is a YouTube video on the second grade distance learning's website. And then BrainPop also has another one on rounding. Rounding is not new to your child, but it's, of course, been a while. So then the math portion of the paper pencil is worksheet 13, and I'll get to that in just a second. I will scan this and send this to you. Second grade families, this is a really great tool, and it's hundreds chart for rounding. So if the number ends in 4, 3, 2, or 1, we round down. And if the number ends in 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we round up. So this is a really great tool. The kids have seen this before. I think maybe they even brought a copy home. So I am scanning that, and that will be sent by email. All right, so that's a really, really good tool. So here's the page. We just have one page today, but there's plenty going on. Here's a little cheat sheet. So it just talks about the rule that I just talked about. If a number ends in, the digit ends in 1, 2, 3, or 4, we round down. And if the number ends with the digit 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we round up. So that's just a little cheat sheet there for you. So let's get started. So it's 47, and we're rounding to the nearest 10. So we're wondering, are we going to stay in the 40s? Are we going to stay at 40, or do we round up? So rounding down would be 40, rounding up would be 50. Well, second graders, it ends in 7, so we round up. So what comes after 40? Sure, 50, excuse me. So we round it to 50, all right? Let's do 11, the number 11. Now 11 ends in 1. So what 2 10s does 11 come between? It comes between, the choices are, and I have done this in the past for some students, 10 and 20. All right, but it ends in a 1. So we round down. So your answer is 10. All right, we'll do one more. 55, it ends in 5. Again, if your child needs it, you could write the choices. The choices are 50 or 60, because 55 comes between 50 and 60. And remember, we're rounding to a 10. But this ends in 5, and when a number ends in 5, we round up. So it's 60. Ends in 5, so we round up. Now, if this has been difficult for your child, you can make modifications and just give them some experiences for rounding to the nearest 10. Okay, so maybe if your child struggled with that, maybe we could just pick like 5 or 6 to do, but actually we're just doing just what we were doing. It's just now we have to write the hundreds number also. So we're rounding numbers in the hundreds, but again, we're rounding to the nearest 10, nearest 10. So let's look at 929. Okay, 929. So to just avoid kind of thinking this is really big, let's just look at 29. All right, so our choices are, is it going to be 920? Are we rounding down, or are we going to round up to 930? Well, it ends in 9, so we aren't rounding to 920, we're rounding up 930. So the answer is 930. See, we're rounding. Let's try a couple more. 888. Again, we can just look at the 88. So it's really just like what you did up above, but we're just throwing on that hundreds. So 888, round it to the nearest 10. So what 10 does 80, what two tens does 88 sit between? Well, it sits between 880, excuse me, should have taped my paper down, and 890. All right, sorry, it's not real clear. All right, but it ends in 8. So we know when a number ends in 8, we round up. So it's not 880, it's 890. 890. Again, go through those, the YouTube video on distance learning website, and then also go to BrainPop. And that's the page I need for you to do today, is page 13. And that's concludes our lesson for week 4, day 3 on math. Good luck, boys and girls. It's okay not to know, but it's not okay not to try. Hugs.